Hi guys, so I'm doing something a little bit different today. The YouTube channel name is Misha's Manic Musings, so it's been a little bit all of the same at the moment, so I thought I would do something more about one of my other loves in life. Apart from makeup, apart from books, which will soon be on the channel I'm sure, my other love is films, as you can gather from what we're looking at here. Oh, Laurel and Hardy down the bottom there. There's quite a few, and they don't all fit in the shot. But I'm gonna I don't want to do about too many of them. I thought I was going to break it down into sections. So on the top left there, that's all my Disney animations. So we've got Blu-rays, Steelbooks, and one DVD because I can't find it on to purchase as a Blu-ray or as a Steelbook, which needs to be sorted out quickly. So I was thinking I was going to do those first because they only go to about there, and then the rest is TV shows to watch. And then the next couple of rows down here is Blu-rays. So I don't have a big collection. I've only been collecting them for maybe a couple of years now, something like that. So I don't have a big collection. And then along the very bottom row that you can just see is TV shows. That's also TV shows in there as well that I need to watch. And then there's my DVDs, which I'm gradually cutting down on. The ones that I can find on Blu-ray, unless the extras are different, I just get rid of the DVDs. But apart from that, that's them all. So that's just a quick overview. Let's get into the actual video. Now, this is a live action, I have to say, so, and the next one is as well. But it's still, this one is good. I love Maleficent. Maleficent. I think Angelina Jolie did such an amazing portrayal of her. I mean, one of my favourite scenes is where she calls Aurora, why, the little beast. I love that. It's just the way she says it. It's brilliant. Again, we have no number on the spine. But again, with the... Hi! God, we look at fingerprints. Imagination. Lacking. And people say I'm lacking in imagination. I mean, it's two good images, but something, really, anything. And don't know if she was right for the character of Aurora. If you were going to buy this, if you ignore all the fingerprints, thank you very much, and ignore me in the backgrounds there, Disney needs to get a grip because this is ridiculous. This is unnecessary. This is literally all that's on the back. I mean, what does that even mean? What? Is that necessary? No, it's not. They really need to rethink with Little Mermaid and with Maleficent what they're doing. I like the fact that the horns are slightly embossed there, but again, it could have been one of those lower ones just to give the line across there. Kind of really bugs me in her eyes. I have a confession to make. I have never actually seen this film. I've seen bits of it. I've never seen it all the way through from beginning to end. I actually sat down and watched it, and I can't remember why this is unsealed. But I bought it in the hope that one day I will actually sit down and watch it right the way through. Now, see, there is what you'd be really looking for. I mean, it's plain, it's not embossed, but it's a little bit more imaginative than, say, Little Mermaid or Maleficent. Since I've never seen this film, I don't know what's going on. I will make an effort one of these days to watch it. And I know it's terrible that I've never seen it. Judge me. Judge me all you like. This is my latest baby. This is my newest one. Got this last week, I think. The number again, annoyingly. If you have not seen this film yet, I mean, the hair is amazing. I watched it, I bought the soundtrack, and I bought the books on its way, and I also have the 2 Funkos on my wish list as well. Quite like the back of this one, just because it incorporates some of the tattoos from Maui, and it's quite a nice inside as well. He's brilliant. The only thing I wasn't keen on with this film, and thankfully he doesn't appear much, was the snail. I didn't like the song he sang either. But it's over in 5 minutes. It's a quibble, nothing else. It's just a brilliant film. I would highly recommend seeing it. I would highly recommend getting it. You will love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is amazing. As you can see, another lenticular version of Monsters Inc. Something's loose in here, you can hear it, can't you? I love this film, I actually think it's really good. The sequel, not so much. But what is with this? I mean, this isn't right, it's slipped. I didn't notice that before. I've just realised just now this is actually an insert. So I'm actually going to take it out, leave it like that. Hey. No number at all. A nice back. Don't mind that too much. Right, what's loose in here? Nothing. Oh, that one is. I'm really sorry if you can hear the washing machine right now. I apologise. That one's not fixed in properly, I feel like. I think it can come out very easily. And that is going to go right in there. Hopefully that's actually going to be the same for my Finding Nemo as well. I'm hoping, now that I've realised that actually comes off, duh, I'm actually hoping that with Finding Nemo I can remove that and it won't be so offensive to my eyes. I haven't seen this film in ages. I think I saw it probably round about the first time it came out, and I haven't seen it since. I don't remember loving it. It was one of those films that at the time I don't think it held my interest, and again the hair, just kind of a block, isn't it? I haven't opened it since I got it, but her sword is embossed and little things around here are embossed. It'll be interesting to revisit that one. Again with the J cards, people. But it has a number on the spine, so at least that's something. I just think we're losing quite a lot of the design right there with the J card. I suppose it's an alright background. I mean, we've got Tink there. That's quite nice. I think that works quite well. I haven't seen this film in a while, and it was good at the time. And I've seen it like quite a lot, but I haven't seen it Like, I haven't revisited it in a while, but this is annoying me. Has anyone seen this? I haven't seen it yet. As you can tell, it's still sealed. And it doesn't have a number on the spine. It's still sealed because I haven't watched it yet. I know it's a remake. I know there's one from what, the 70s or 80s? But what I like here is Mild Threat. PG. I think this is the most recent one out. I think this was from like maybe 2016, 2015, something like that. But there's no embossing on the cover at all there, nothing. But I will get round to watching that. It may make me want to watch the original as well. Hopefully I enjoy it. I actually forgot I have this. Why? I don't remember why I bought this. I think obviously I thought I'll revisit it at some point. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I'll just keep it sealed and sell it on. The apple is embossed and his hat is a wee bit embossed there, and Pinocchio is embossed. But it has a number on the spine. I just don't think it's the best film. And I don't like... I think, yeah, it was this one that was Wish Upon a Star. I don't like that song. We were talking about that the other night, and I don't know. Everyone raves about that song, I just don't like it. But what I will end up doing with this, I don't know. I may choose to revisit it at some point and probably end up hating myself for watching it again. This is my favourite Disney film. You will never take this away from me. Nothing Moana, nothing Frozen, Inside Out, Brave, anything like that will take away the fact that this was my first favourite Disney film. This made me want to dye my hair black. And it's just brilliant. I love the story. It's not historically accurate, I'm guessing. I have read some stuff on Pocahontas, but I have a feeling I've read that this isn't historically accurate. What do you expect? Not much was probably known. I didn't like the sequel to this. This was completely unnecessary to have a sequel to. But I do remember falling a little bit in love with John Smith and him. And it also has some of the best music. This is embossed around here. And her hair is slightly embossed as well. And her nice necklace. But I love this film. I will need to go and actually unseal this and watch it at some point, because it's brilliant. This is who I want to be when I grow up. This film has its faults. I definitely think... Oh, there's the... The villain in this, I forget his name, is really too much like Jafar in Aladdin. And I think that for me ruined it, because all I could see was the similarities. I love the film, I love Tiana, I love everything that she stands for, but I think the villain ruined it for me. Personally, that was just me. The music in this is good. It's not the best music, but it is good. And this whole front is embossed right there. I keep buying these and then actually not watching them again. And leaving them... Where's my number? There is no number. Ratatouille was good from what I remember. I've seen it once and I haven't seen it again. So I will need to rewatch it at some point. It was a good film. It's 2 discs. Contains mild language. Ooh. I think this is a nice cover, so... Hi. I remember loving this film when I was young. Absolutely loving it. It was so good. I watched it over and over and over. On a rewatch, I don't actually think it's that great. I found myself bored during it. I think I remember preferring the sequel, which was Down Under. Contains no material likely to offend or harm. The sequel, for me, seemed a lot better. I didn't like this whole diamond thing. I didn't like the little girl in it. I didn't like the villain. She was too much like, what was it? Madam Mim was the villain in this, wasn't she? I think she had some Cruella de Vil qualities there. And I think I actually need to get the sequel, which is not on Steelbook. And as far as I'm aware, not on Blu-ray, although I may be wrong in saying that. But I don't know if I would have the same problem if I would go back and rewatch Down Under, if I'd find it as dull as I did the first time. Here it was Madam Mim now, because that's not who I'm thinking of. But you can see the Cruella de Vil qualities there. Who's Madam Mim? A nice enough background. Can't complain. Oh, I know, Madam Mim is from... Is she from Sword in the Stone? I think she is. That rings a bell to me that she's from Sword in the Stone. She's a crazy lady. I loved this film. I loved the whole Maid Marian and Robin Hood story. I loved the fact that Little John was blue. And King Richard there as well. Not King Richard, the other one. I haven't actually seen this since I was young, so I don't know if this is going to stand up or not. I'm sure there's somewhere online, and there's probably plenty of places, that show you the character from Jungle Book, blah blah blah. It does have the number. I would need to go back and rewatch this. But again, it's got a nice back there. I don't remember it being the best film, because obviously it does have its problems. I'm not keen on that background. But it was cheaply made, probably. I'm guessing it was. The title's nice and embossed there.